You got some gold patahs. I don't actually know what that stands for.
Patahs!
Ptah is an Egyptian god of... Oh shit, I don't remember my Egyptian gods well.
See, look at how knowledgeable we are about things. Like, read our books, man. We know things.
We're so fucking smart,
We
guys.
drop references in our books. Like, sophisticated references.
We're classy as fuck.
Sophisticated as shit. We drop the
I swear that we eventually will have a Loresworn shirt that says classy as fuck. That needs to happen.
Sophisticated do you even reference, bruh?
Yeah. I'm drinking scotch right now, playing Resident Evil. That's... How sophisticated is that, man?
I'm drinking Irish whiskey because it's been a long day and I need to be awake to play Resident Evil. Irish coffee, pardon me. I think I said Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey is a...
Irish whiskey goes in Irish coffee.
If you make it the proper way.
Dude, do I make a drink the proper way? Of course I make a drink the proper way.
Yeah, you are quite a mixologist.
I won't even make an old-fashioned unless it's with a rye.
Rye is very good.
The old-fashioned being my favorite cocktail, by the way.
There's a little bit of trivia. If someday you're on a game show and we get way more famous than we have any right to do.
I would, to clarify, a good old-fashioned is my favorite cocktail. A good old-fashioned. You can screw up an old-fashioned, as bars which will remain nameless in northern Colorado. I will just say this, I've not had a good old-fashioned up here, and I've had about 6 of them.
Yeah, there's quite a, like, I feel like if you don't know what you're doing, you should stick to, like, vodka Red Bull or, like, rum and Coke, because there's stuff like old-fashioned and, like,
Tom Collins,
Long Island iced tea. It's just really easy to screw
you're
it up.
You're a Scotch drinker and a beer connoisseur, and I am the same. Add a wine enthusiast to that, but you've got to have a go-to cocktail, a finery.
You know what it is?
You will.
And I think there will be a segment of our audience right now that is going to stand up and cheer. But my go-to cocktail, largely because of Burn Notice, the television show Burn Notice, is actually a mojito. And also my dad drank a lot of mojitos.
Now, which variety?
The best mojito I've had was actually in Miami, Florida, and it was
good. If you can't get a good mojito in Miami, Florida, that'd be tragic.
Yeah, no, just real mint with just like a nice quality rum is
absolutely. You know, it's funny, right?
Recipe for a mojito.
I love my second favorite cocktail is a Mai Tai because of the rum. I love the combination of light and dark rum.
People are so like elitist these days about rum. They're like, only sorority girls drink rum. It's like I love rum. Dude, I am a rum fan. If it's a good rum, like I don't really like.
Dude, you've had my Mai Tais. I made them back when we lived in the Bay Area, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's because I use aced stuff.
Yeah.
And I had somebody serve me a Mai Tai here and not put a dark rum floater on it, and I was like, "You're dead to me, bartender." I mean, do you technically have to? No, but it's like, come on, you gotta drop some Kraken on the top of that.
I love Kraken's probably my favorite rum.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kraken. Again, this show is not sponsored by any.
We have no sponsors.
Nor,
to be honest with you,
but, yeah.
I would never accept a sponsorship from a maker of booze, cigars, wine, or any other finery because we enjoy it too much, and I don't want to taint that. So.
Oh, you mean in terms of like the thing is, if it was a brand I already really liked and didn't have a hard time.
See, for me then though, you're being a spokesman for them. You're not a paid shill at that point. You're a spokesman. One of the things they say about Billy Mays and why he was able to keep respect amongst the sales community is that Billy Mays genuinely believed in the products he sold.
I got a way too trigger happy there.
Yeah. But you killed them all.
Yeah.
So, you like a good mojito, huh? Have you ever had a mint julep? I think you with.
I have had a mint julep.
What do you think?
See, the thing with the mint juleps I've had, they tend to go a little too heavy on the mint. Like,
I would agree.
I like just just like a little bit of mint in my mojito. But
you know where the best mint julep I've ever had? And this actually applies for multiple good mint julep barbecue joints, man.
Yeah?
Like places you would not think to go to for a good cocktail.
I've
It's
obtained
the
an
Hunnigan
object
show.
that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Alright, so now we're going to go through the area of the first area of the game, but at night.
I would watch that, the Hunnigan show.
Yeah, and in the Resident Evil universe, but at night usually means it's going to try twice as hard to kill you.
Gorilla worshipping internet cults. Next on the Ingrid Hunnigan show. Come on, that sounds entertaining as hell.
Here's the thing. Those of you who are still into like the Harambe meme, just remember that's like Martin Shkreli's thing. He's kind of claimed that. And if you still want to use it, even knowing that, go right ahead. But I feel like
we will not.
People who are still into that, when they realize how much Martin Shkreli loves that meme and actually know who he is, I mean, you could make the argument that we are not going to let Martin Shkreli have Harambe, but it's really not worth it.
You know what? He can have whatever he wants. Just we'll stay away from it.
Yeah, like it's not really worth it to me to defend Harambe from an immoral, affluenza-afflicted pharmaceutical CEO.
That's all we'll say about that. We don't talk shit about people on this stream. He's a human being.
Yeah.
Barely, but he's a human being.
We've just lost the two people who are both interested in Resident Evil and fans of Martin Shkreli.
So, a mojito. Interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. I don't, like you said, I don't often drink cocktails. Honestly, one of the cocktails I drink a lot is a vodka Red Bull, just because it's good if I want to be drunk, but I also want to stay awake. Such as if I'm at an after party at a convention, such as PAX or GDC or E3, and I'm trying to stay awake to talk to people, but I've been up since like 7 writing articles about said convention. Alright, now it's time to remember how to fight this guy.
I see a yellow herb, by the way.
Yeah, I know there's definitely a yellow herb in this arena.
So one of the things I was taught is beer and wine are the social alcoholic beverages, right? For casual social situations. Among friends, crouch.
I think I'm kind of dead.
You know, among friends, you know, in casual situations.
Do some herbology in the middle of...
cocktails are for vacation.
Yeah.
Know? And I have long since agreed with that. So remember to crouch. Yeah.
Okay, he's bleeding, so I'm pretty sure that I'm doing damage to him.
Yeah, glad you saved him.
Dog friend!
Hey, it's that dog.
Come, dog friend!
With a leg that is still bloody.
Rain down vengeance upon our enemies, dog friend!
I'd say now would be a good time for the shotgun, too, if you have any ammo.
That's true.
Like, how about you just get up close and personal and blast that guy? Like, that would be my, yeah!
There we go.
Oh,
now the worm thing
that's
pops out of his
why
back.
he's huge. All right.
Yeah. I don't actually know if
you're empty. All right.
Vulnerable during that animation, so we're gonna switch back to the pistol.
You made some progress though. Run! Remember, when he shows you his back, shoot the worm. Oh.
Yeah, you have to
do
enough damage to him for the worm to pop out.
Remember to crouch! Ah!
The thing about these games that is easy to forget is that the movement is incredibly cumbersome But the bosses are balanced around that cumbersome movement. They're not exactly lightning quick themselves.
Oh, this was a very well-designed game. There's a reason that this game was on the short list for multiple Game of the Year awards the year it came out.
Dog friend! Aid us, dog friend! Chew the worm from his back, dog friend! I believe headshots do more damage.
Yeah, well,
I believe that's the thing.
you need ammo, bruh.
Oh shit, there was a red herb right there that I could have combined with the green and the yellow.
Dang it. Oh well.
I think we'll still end with max health, but...
I think they've got to give you the opportunity to still end with max health, even though you don't do that perfectly.
Yeah. We've already blown 2 yellow herbs without a red, but...
Not to mention, do you really need max health to win this game? You really don't.
No.
The upgrades are nice.
I mean,
but-
you could win it with minimum health if you're good enough at the game. It roughly doubles.
Yes. Oh, you need the rifle. Bring
Wow.
that.
There we
Yes.
go. Just
Not-
as we run out of pistol ammo.
El Gigante being slain. So, I wonder what this guy's story is. Was he like the village dunce who was like 8 feet tall who got infected with Las Plagas?
I
Like
guess
Mr.
it's-
Narp from Hot Fuzz?
I guess it's one of
Narp.
those... Also, if they locked me in here to fight El Gigante, why would they then open the doors after
Maybe
he
they're
was
like
dead?
casually appreciative. Like, thanks. Like, you know, this guy was a problem, and we appreciate you taking care of him for us. He's
Like,
big,
he was-
he's angry, he
They didn't really know what to do with him, so they
Yeah.
were like, I guess we'll lock him in here and then maybe see if, like, this Leon guy can kill him.
This Leon guy's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
He's pretty good under
He's
fire.
killed, like, thousands of us.
He kicks really
Dozens,
hard.
I guess, not
You know,
thousands.
he kicks really hard, so
Yeah.
he's got a big knife.
Double swipe for Snake. Hashtag double swipe for Snake. Hashtags weren't even a thing when this game came out.
No.
You
they
kids
were
don't
not.
even know. There was no such thing as a hashtag. Back when I was playing Nintendo GameCube,
Let's not talk
going
like,
on GameFAQs.
Let's not talk like we're like old, because we're not yet.
No, I mean, we're not even 30, but...
I mean, I need to not be old right now, because sometimes my body feels like...
Hey, I'm about to turn 27, and I've determined that I'm still allowed to say mid-20s until I turn 29, so...
I agree. I'm going to just say... I just say I'm in my 20s, and I'll say that until I'm 30.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say up to 28 still counts as mid-20s. I've
God.
still got two
Have you ever heard
years of my
that musical
mid-20s
Tick
left.
Tick Boom?
Oh, shit, this is not a good enemy to fight with a rifle. Alright, well, we hit it.
There's a great song in the musical Tick Tick Boom about turning 30 and how it feels just somewhat apocalyptic that I feel is
Yeah.
going to be relevant when that day comes. Ow!
My knowledge of musical theater is utterly non-existent.
Well, you know me. It used to occupy a rather large amount of my time.
You did, yeah. I guess it's not utterly non-existent.
I have been in several musicals,
Yeah.
often to acclaim. I will say
Yeah.
for myself, I'm not a crappy singer.
I've heard that one song from Wicked.
I can't sing that song. I
No,
can sing
I-
other songs than that.
You don't have the same vocal range as Idina?
No, I don't.
Is that what you're saying?
She's on a level most of us just don't reach. Idina. I mean, let
I
it
am
go.
like-
I have let it go that I'm not on her level. I'm not one with the moon and sky, but
We have like the weirdest like set of interests. Seriously, as an aggregate group.
I don't know that I'd call musicals an interest of mine. It's just I went to college for theater on a
Yeah, well-
scholarship and was in a bunch of them. I listen to less of them now that I graduated.
But between all of the Loresworn crew, I think we have expertise in a set of things that you would not find in any other 4 people that
I
are
think that's why we
doing
have
stuff on the internet.
I think that's why we have something to offer. I mean,
Yeah.
and you got.
It's certainly a reason.
Let's be fair. We're also a foursome, not a ton of groups on the internet making content and doing stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
When you have 4 people, you're bound to have diverse interests. What honestly impresses me more is how much our interests overlap.
Yeah.
We have a large and diverse amount of interests.
It's this thing.
But I feel like very few of us are on an island with our interests, right?
No.
Like, more than one of us can work on a car here. More than one of us can take you through the history of metal. More than one of us can create a costume. More than one of us can...
That's actually quite true. Yeah, there's not much that only one of us can do.
But that's us here at the Loresworn Order. We like to humble brag.
We do. We are
Humble braggarts.
humble braggarts indeed.
I was always taught to be confident about what I bring to the table.
I am never confident about what I bring to the table because one of the things that I cannot do that other people in the lore house can do is cook. If I bring something to the table, you're just lucky if it is edible.
Well,
Okay.
that level of self-awareness is good.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Because
That is
that
not
means you
correct.
poison yourself less.
That is correct. Okay. I actually got really fast at solving this puzzle when I was doing the speedrun thing. That, I believe, is also correct. There we go. First try.
Speaking of games and great games therein, one of the only consistent comments we got for our 2015 Game of the Year's list is how The Witcher 3 was not on yours.
I am finally playing it. You'll all be happy to learn.
And? Preliminary verdict?
It's definitely one of the best games I've ever played.
Hey, take it easy.
Did they remaster this game? Because I just saw
It's-
Ashley jiggle a little
Yeah,
bit.
there's definitely been some jiggle introduced to the
I'm under
equation.
the president's order to arrest
Alright,
Yeah.
I dig it.
My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out.
No, the president of Mexico. He really cares about you.
Ashley Suarez. You
It's Leon.
remember that
Succeeded
state
in
dinner you
extricating
had
the
with the
subject.
Finnish premiere?
Good work, Leon. I'll send
He
the
took a
shot
shine
right
to
away.
you. I'm with the Finnish
Where's the
Secret
extraction
Service.
point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village.
Happy Leif
Shop
Erikson
will take
Day.
you beyond there.
Welcome
I'm
to
on my
the
way.
Secret Service channel. Today we have Ashley. She is president's daughter. Lots of ganados are trying to kill us, so we must deal with it.
I train to fight on skis. In case Soviets come back.
Does the Finnish army use skis? I know the Norwegian army does.
They sure as shit did in the 40s, man.
That's true, yeah.
I can't tell you a whole lot about Scandinavian military forces in the modern day, but my studies in World War II, I took an entire 2-week online course about the Soviet-Finnish conflict. Which,
That is a very, very fascinating conflict.
you know what honestly got my interest?
Yeah.
Was how much they did. I had no idea that
I'll
war was
take
that
the call.
competitive.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, this guy.
You must know.
Lord.
My name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To
So
demonstrate
we're in
to
southern
the whole
Spain.
world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever.
This is so, like,
We
junior
kidnapped
high
the
version of
president's daughter
2006
in order to
politics
give her
here.
our power,
Yep.
and then send her back.
No.
They kidnapped the daughter of the president of
You
the
know,
United
I
States.
will say this though.
I think they
This
shot something in my neck.
the plot of this
What did
game,
you do to her?
if not the script, the
We
voice
just
acting, and the
planted
dialogue,
her.
the plot, it's actually kind of good.
It is.
Like the thought of
There's
sending
going
back
to be
like a
one
biological
hell of a
trap
party when she returns home
in
to her
the with the
loving
president's daughter as kind of the bio mule. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah.
Before that, I thought I might.
That could be the
bargain
plot
with
of a Lee
President for
Child
some
novel.
Donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
For example, that light puzzle you
Samurai.
just did, that cost a lot
Oh,
of
I
money
believe I
to put
forgot to
together.
I could have opened an orphanage with it, but I deemed that I wanted the light puzzle instead. I just made Osmond Sadler Mario.
Yeah,
It's a me, a saddler.
When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppet.
Casey just looked at me
Involuntarily?
like, no,
You'll do as I say.
no,
Please
I'll
just
have
stop
total
while you're at it.
control over
and then
your
laid back
minds.
down.
Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
Oh, dang.
I've got crossbows.
Hunchbacks with crossbows.
I think I have
Just
to press
like
a
that old-
button here.
Hunchbacks with crossbows, just like that old gypsy woman said.
There's so many upskirt shots of Ashley in this
What's gonna
game.
happen to us?
And boob jokes.
Yeah.
Into this mess, we can get out of it.
90% hit ratio.
There you go.
Hell yeah.